Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship today. My name is Bob Benson. I pastor Christ Lutheran Church. We've been talking about discipleship, what it is, what it isn't. And I have a question to start with. What is the cost of discipleship? There's a whole section of scripture in Luke chapter 14, starting in verse 25, and I want to read this for you today. Now great crowds accompanied him, and he turned to them and said, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother and wife and children and brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not bear his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, desiring to build a tower, does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, when he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all who see it begin to mock him, saying, 'This man began to build and was not able to finish.' Or what king going out to encounter another king in war will not sit down first and deliberate whether he is able with 10,000 to meet the one who comes against him with 20,000? And if not, while the other is yet a great way off, he sends a delegation and asks for terms of peace." And this is the verse that hit me, verse 33. "So therefore, any one of you who does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple." What is the cost of discipleship? Renounce or forsake, the word used there in verse 33, is an interesting term. It means being willing to give up everything he has. That's the cost of discipleship. How many of us really weigh the cost of discipleship? And I know that in the beginning it talks about hating your mother and your father and your brothers and sisters, but you need to know that in the Hebrew and the Greek, there's no word for love less. Now that will change the way you look at the Bible. You either love somebody or you don't. You don't love somebody less. You love them like Christ loves us, or you don't. So that word there, it really does mean, it's an interesting word. Hate there is the word missio. It means to have a distaste for, or by extension, to love less. That's how it's defined in Strong's, and we should look at it that way. It's not that we hate people. We don't have this disdain or distaste for people. We see people as people that God has created in his image. Now, they can have problems, and we don't like the problems, but do we pour in as a discipler into those problems? Have you counted the cost of discipleship? And are you ready to walk fully in it? That's the question that I'm going to pose for you this week. It's a good self-evaluation tool. Are you not willing to lose everything that you have to create disciples, to fulfill that great commission? So for Discipleship Today, my name is Bob Benson. Thank you for taking the time to watch.